The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Neodesha FFA chapter. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The historian.
Stationed by the chapter scrapbook.
Your duties there?
Tradition and history are a source of pride for our organization. It is my duty to maintain a record of chapter achievements and promote excellence through highlighting activities, events, and accomplishments so that our chapter membership is motivated by our past successes and looks to our future achievements.
The parliamentarian.
Hereby a copy of Robert's Rules of Order.
Your duties there?
I serve as an advisor and consultant to the President and members on procedural matters. I keep in my possession a copy of Robert's Rules of Order, the Constitution and Bylaws, and the official FFA manual. It is my duty to see that parliamentary procedure is carried on efficiently.
The sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people, in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed at the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are numerous guests and members present, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. I now declare this meeting of the Neodesha FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2019-2020 Neodesha FFA Chapter Awards Banquet. We are so excited that you've tuned in to watch with us as we honor some of our greatest award winners from the past year. Hear retiring addresses from our retiring senior officers, and install the new officers for the 2020-2021 school year. We are so glad you were able to join us, and I will now call on my dad, Eric Chandler, to give the response.
Thank you, Ashley, for the warm welcome. On behalf of the parents, supporters, and guests, we are happy to be part of the Neodesha FFA program. We've gotten to know many of the members over the past 4 years, and I know FFA has played a big part in shaping them into the responsible young people that they are today. FFA programs are important in our schools and to our agricultural community. I'm glad that we can honor them and their accomplishments tonight, even if we cannot be together in person.
Thank you, Dad. I would now like to call on my mom, Jackie Chandler, to give a message from the FFA Alumni and Supporters Group. On behalf of the Neodesha FFA Alumni Chapter, I would like to congratulate all the Neodesha FFA members and their advisor this year on all of their wonderful accomplishments. As a member of the Neodesha FFA alumni, it is our job to support the Neodesha FFA members, both financially and through chaperoning trips and helping with FFA events. I want to be sure that everyone knows that you can join the FFA alumni without having been an FFA member. So we are the Neodesha FFA alumni and supporters. We would love to have all parents and community members join us in supporting the Neodesha FFA. We will get involved with fundraisers as well as events that the FFA holds. So if you're interested in joining the Neodesha FFA alumni and supporters, please contact me or Ms. Cullison and we can help you. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. I would now like to present Ms. Cullison to present our scholarship awards this year.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sydney Cullison, and I am the Neodesha FFA advisor. I would like to say thank you for all of those that are being accommodating during this crazy time. I hope that when this fall comes, we are able to all join together and celebrate the accomplishments of our members and our seniors. This evening, we would like to recognize our members for their hard work during this shortcut year. First, I would like to recognize our senior scholarship recipients. On behalf of the Neodesha FFA alumni, the following 3 students will be receiving a $500 scholarship: Ashley Chandler, Kylie Johnson, and Brett Dick-Wolf. These students showed tremendous growth in their SAE programs and overall chapter involvement over their 4 years of FFA. The second scholarship that we have tonight is the Springer Family Scholarship. This scholarship is $200 apiece and will be rewarded to 2 students. Those students are Bethany John and Lucas Songer. Thank you.
Volunteers play a vital role in the success of our FFA chapter. We want to thank those who have contributed to our success this year. These people and/or businesses have gone out of their way to help our chapter succeed throughout this year. If we have forgotten anyone, we are sorry, but please realize that we are grateful for all that you've done.
Our t-shirt sponsors this year were D&D Auto, SKC Valley Farms, Diamond A Farms, Springer Family Foods, Community National Bank, Fredonia Regional Hospital, Neodesha Men's Organization, Seller Farms, CJ Threads. Our sponsors this year for Officer Retreat were Melvin, Patty, and Jason Dick. Our sponsors at National Convention were Pat Cadle and Stephanie Adi. The Neodesha FFA alumni also sponsored our hotel rooms. The volunteers at FFA Lock-In were Hunter and Annetta Keith, Tommy John, and Bill Tigner. Our volunteers for chapter officer elections were Mrs. Christina Wallace, Mr. Zachary Callahan, and Mr. Tanner Davis. We would like to thank Ms. Jackie Chandler for helping with our contest this year with par law practice and driving to many events. We would also like to thank the Sherrod family for the concession stands and willing to help us out.
Again, we thank you for your support this year. It is my honor to introduce our next speaker, the first of our retiring officers this evening, Parliamentarian Bethany John.
Thank you, Kylie. I've had the pleasure to serve as the last parliamentarian in the Neodesha FFA chapter. Every year, I've attended the banquet, and my favorite part has always been the retiring addresses. I'm so happy to be able to give mine, even if it's not in person. Throughout my years of being in the FFA, I've made amazing friendships. In the beginning, I was worried that I wouldn't fit in, but from the first day of walking into a meeting, I felt welcome and accepted. This year has been one of the toughest years of high school for me. Having my FFA family there to always support me through all my craziness has been a blessing. Everyone knows that I am the mom, the track mom, the Instagram mom, and this year I have had the best time ever being the FFA mom. I have had so much fun with every one of my officers, like freshman year when Lucas almost killed me on a canoeing trip where he got me stuck in the rapids. And just so you know, I can't swim, so it was terrifying. And Kylie and her mom just floated on by laughing at us. My officer team fixed that whole swimming situation too. At our officer retreat this year, Kylie and Tiffany taught me how to swim, which was one of the best weekends of my life. I've met so many new people, and I've been pushed out of my comfort zone so many times since being in the FFA, I wouldn't trade 1 minute of it. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my FFA experience, and a special thank you to both my advisors, Mr. Sherrod, who made me give speeches my sophomore and junior years, even if I didn't want to, and Ms. Colson, who put up with my crazy bossy personality this year. And most importantly, thank you to my parents, who have listened to me give speeches a million times, sorry Mom, and dropped me off at school at 5 in the morning and picked me up at 10 o'clock at night. And most importantly, they have supported me in everything I've done in the FFA, 100%. Thank you. I would now like to turn the program over to Brett and Lucas to give our career and development results.
Career opportunities abound with today's agribusiness and agri-science industries. The key to achievement lies in the ability to think critically, communicate clearly, and perform effectively in a competitive world. These skills and many others are enhanced in participation in career development events. To prepare for these CDEs, students were required to spend their time after school on their own to study. Furthermore, these students often had homework to complete after returning from the competition.
The Neodesha FFA chapter has participated in 7 career development events this year on the district level and 1 invitational competition. Chapter teams have placed 5th place or higher 5 times at those career development events. Furthermore, chapter members have been recognized for placing in the top 10 individuals at these CDEs 11 times this year. The results are as follows. Nursery Landscape, 3rd place A team. Ashley Chandler, 7th place individual. Brett Dick Wolf, Lucas Songer, and Blake Mahaffey. Leadership School, Intermediate Parliamentary Procedure, 3rd place team. Brianna Jameson, Juliana Erb, Andrew Heck, Chad Babcock, Bethany John, and Blake Mahaffey. Chapter Parliamentary Procedure, 2nd place team, which qualified for state. Ashley Chandler, Tiffany Adi, Brett Dick Wolf, Kylie Johnson, Lucas Songer, and Gage Bell. District Speech, Junior Division, Alex Swartz, 14th place. Senior Division, Kylie Johnson, 10th place. Extemporaneous Division, Ashley Chandler, 3rd place. Creed Division, Taylor McClintock and Chad Babcock. Food Science, 1st place A team. Brett Dick Wolf, 4th place individual. Gage Bell, 8th place individual. Bree Jameson and Lucas Songer. B team, Juliana Erb, Tristan Arnold, and Blake Mahaffey. Milk Quality, 7th place A team. Brett Dick Wolf, Lucas Songer, Blake Mahaffey, and Andrew Heck. K-State Speech Contest, Junior Division, Alex Swartz. Senior Division, Kylie Johnson, 4th place individual. Extemporaneous Division, Ashley Chandler, 2nd place individual. Ag Communications, 2nd place A team. Kylie Johnson, 5th place individual. Ashley Chandler, 8th place individual. Tiffany Adi, and Bethany John. Job Interview, 7th place A team. Brett Dick Wolf, Lucas Songer.
Congratulations to all the CDE competitors for a successful year. I am proud to present our next speaker, retiring reporter Lucas Songer.
This year has been crazy. We've gone from getting a new ag teacher to winning competitions to having it all taken away from us thanks to Corona. While this has all been a crazy year, FFA is still here, and it still taught me lots of valuable life lessons. Life lessons I'll hold on to forever. It first taught me to be persistent, Did you know that George Washington was actually a failure? Yeah. He actually was a British commander who failed and got demoted, and later he resigned because of it. You see, if he wouldn't have stayed persistent, he'd have never done the great things he did. Second, it taught me to be confident in myself. Whether it's going in a contest or whether it's running for an office, you have to be confident in what you're doing. You have to be able to sit there and trust not only you, but your members around you, that you will succeed and you will win. There's a famous quote that says, "Success is right around the corner." You just have to have the confidence to not give up. Thirdly, it taught me how to get out of my comfort zone. You see, the only way to grow as a human being is to get out of your comfort zone. Every one of my fellow officers know that I've really grown out of my comfort zone these past couple years. All of them can attest. I've gone from a shy, quiet person to a less shy, less quiet person. But still, this was all thanks to FFA, and it would have never happened if I never joined. Finally, I didn't really get the year that I wanted, but I still enjoy it. I still made great memories and made great friends along the way. And FFA is still here. And to all you younger members who are thinking about FFA and not really thinking about getting fully invested, go all in. Because I went all in, and it developed me as a person. Thank you. Now to introduce Gage and Bethany for Proficiency Awards.
All agricultural education students are required to have a Supervised Agricultural Experience Program, or SAE for short. These programs give the student valuable knowledge and experience in a field of agriculture that interests them. These program areas can range from learning to care for an animal, to mowing lawns, or even to a sales or service position.
For their efforts in the SAE, students can fill out an application for a proficiency award in up to 49 different award areas. This year, we will award 6 proficiency awards to 6 individuals. These students have spent numerous hours working in their supervised agricultural experience programs and deserve this honor and recognition. Ag Mechanics, Repair, and Maintenance Placement, Tiffany and D. Diversified Crop Production Placement, Gage Bell. Growth Production and Entrepreneurship, Ashley Chandler. Landscape Management Entrepreneurship, Michael Woldham. Sheep Production Entrepreneurship, Juliana Earp. Vegetable Production Entrepreneurship, Brianna Jameson.
Congratulations, everyone. Now, I would like to welcome our next speaker, retiring treasurer, Brett Dickwolf.
Anyone who knows me knows I've had plenty of fun experiences in my FFA career. This spans from the conventions, CDEs, and finally now being able to give my retiring address and my underwear. FFA has built me to be into a strong leader for others, and there are many people that I have looked up to in my FFA career who've made me who I am. Specifically, Miss Colson, my friends on the agronomy squad, and Mr. Sherrod. Mr. Sherrod, who played Pokemon at 2 a.m. when we were at the hotel during state convention. He brought me into FFA, got my feet wet, and witnessed the beginning of this era. Miss Colson, we all hid in fear in the ag closet for yelling at the shop boys, showed me how tight-knit an FFA family was, whether you liked it or not. To explain the agronomy squad, we are the FFA agronomy team, Ashley, Kylie, and Tiffany, who put me through many different hairstyles and over 3 bottles of nail polish. Have taught me the importance of passing on what you've learned, determination, and knowing when and how to have fun through stress. In conclusion, period, FFA has taught me many valuable life lessons, and I won't hesitate saying anything different. Thank you. I would now like to turn the program over to Ms. Colson to recognize our Star Award winners.
I would now like to recognize our star winners this evening. First, we will begin with the Star Green Hand. This award is given to a first-year member who has been active in chapter activities, successful in school academics, and has shown growth in their SAE program. This year's Star Green Hand winner is Blake Mahaffey. Blake, I would like to say thank you for your involvement in our chapter this year. We look forward to seeing you serve as our treasurer next year and seeing what FFA has to offer you. Next, I will recognize a member who has been very active in the chapter, successful in school academics, and has worked numerous hours in a placement supervised agricultural experience program. This year, the Chapter Star in Agricultural Placement Award is going to Kylie Johnson. Kylie, I would like to say thank you for your hard work in your SAE program, but also thank you as serving as this year's Vice President. I look forward to watching you grow as you attend University of Missouri for Ag Communications. Best of luck. Our last Star Award for the evening is the Chapter Star Farmer. This award is given to an individual who has been highly involved in the chapter, has excelled in their school academics, and has shown tremendous growth in an entrepreneurship SAE. This year's Star Farmer Award is given to Ashley Chandler. Ashley, I would like to say thank you as serving as our chapter president this year, but also great job with your meat goat herd. I wish you all the luck at K-State next year as you pursue an agricultural education degree. It is my honor to welcome our next speaker, retiring Vice President, Kylie Johnson.
Thank you, Ms. Collison. Well, I first envisioned giving my retirement address to a visible audience. I can suffice doing it virtually. I remember whenever my mom took me to pre-enrollment my freshman year, and she told me, go sign up for FFA. And I was like, FFA? What? I can't do that alone. It was like pulling teeth to get me to sign my name on the paper. She basically had to hold my hand. Honestly though, I'm so thankful for you, Mom. If I didn't have you that day to sign me up, I don't know where I would be today. Definitely not in this jacket giving my retirement address. And Pat, thank you for everything you've done. You've given me money and allotted me time to be able to skip out of work to go to many different FFA events that I have asked to go to. Thank you, Jackson. You've helped me practice for many different contests that I didn't even know I was interested in. I would also like to thank my fellow officers and FFA members. I have been able to support you throughout the years, and you have supported me. Without the support, I would not be where I am today. Mr. Sherrod, thank you for everything you have done. You took me under your wing, and you allowed me to grow as an individual with the help that I needed. You even gave me coffee ice cream last year at state convention, my favorite. Miss Collison, thank you so much. I was so worried going into the school year this year that you wouldn't be what I was expecting. But honestly, you were more than what I expected. You came in and you gave us something that I didn't realize you would give us the first year. You gave us love. Thank you so much. Next, we would like to honor our members who have earned their Green Hand and Chapter FFA degrees.
This year, we have 6 members who have earned their Green Hand FFA degree. This degree is awarded to first-year FFA members who have been enrolled in an agricultural education course, have plans for a supervised agriculture experience program, knowledge of the FFA creed, motto, salute, mission statement, emblem, colors, and history of the organization, and have demonstrated a knowledge of the FFA Code of Ethics and proper use of the FFA jacket. This year's recipients are Chad Babcock, Lillian Crawford, Andrew Heck, Colin John, Blake Mahaffey, and Taylor McClintock. Congratulations to all of our Green Hand recipients. I will now turn the program over to Tiffany to award chapter degree recipients.
This year, we have numerous members who have earned their chapter FFA degree. This award is given to second-year FFA members who have received their FFA Green Hand degree, completed 1 year of instruction in agricultural education, participated in at least 3 activities on the chapter level, earned and invested at least $150 into their SAE, or worked at least 45 hours in their SAE, led a group discussion for 15 minutes, demonstrated 5 procedures of parliamentary law,
and participated in at least 10 hours of community service.
This year's recipients are Gage Bell, Cody Bellew, Juliana Erb, Brianna Jameson, and Michael Waldem. Congratulations to the chapter degree recipients. I will turn the program over to Kylie to honor our state degree recipient.
This year, we have one FFA member who has earned their state FFA degree. To do this, they must have received the Green Hand and chapter degrees, been an active member for 24 months, completed 2 years of instruction in agricultural education, demonstrated 10 parliamentary procedure motions, given at least a 6-minute speech, served as an officer or committee chair, earned and invested $2,000 in their SAE, or worked at least 600 hours in their SAE, a GPA of 2.0 or better, participated at least in 8 FFA activities above the chapter level, and participated in at least 25 hours of community service. Congratulations to Tiffany Adee on this accomplishment. She will be recognized at the virtual state FFA convention the last week of May. I'm excited to present our next speaker retiring, President Ashley Chandler.
I was born into an FFA legacy. In a family fully immersed in agriculture, joining FFA was never even a question for me. I attended my first FFA banquet at only 2 months old, started my goat business at age 12, and I was honored to be the 4th generation to receive my state FFA degree last year. During my time in FFA, I made friends, gained skills, and most importantly, uncovered my true passions. You must define who you are to truly establish your own legacy. And that is where my FFA story picks up. When I joined this organization, I had no idea what kind of passion I was going to gain. Passion is what drives true leadership. And it didn't take me long to find my passion in FFA. I quickly found myself wrapped up in every event that I could convince anyone to take me to. FFA is unlike any other organization. Our students are remarkable. Our advisors are resilient. And our program is constantly changing and evolving in the best ways. When I first told my mom that I wanted to be an ag teacher, I believe her words were, "I'm sorry, you what?" But I was so sure of myself. I knew that this organization had my heart. While this may be my retiring address, my FFA story is far from over. It is hard to say goodbye, but it is so much easier to say hello. Neodesha FFA, I may be saying goodbye to you as my year of service comes to an end, but I can reassure you that I will only be saying hello to new opportunities as they come my way. Thank you for many great memories, experiences, and lessons learned. Our chapter will always have a special place in my heart. Thank you. We would now like to present our honorary FFA degree and Distinguished Service Award for this year.
Honorary chapter degree is awarded to those who help to advance agricultural education and the FFA, and who have rendered outstanding service. This is the highest honor a chapter can bestow upon a person. Tonight, there is one individual that will be receiving this honor. Bree will introduce this evening's recipient.
We would like to award Mrs. Jennifer Davis with an honorary chapter degree this evening. During Mrs. Davis's first year back at Neodesha, she has been very supportive of our chapter's activities. She showed support during FFA week by dressing up with our members and showing FFA spirit. Additionally, she brought her family to our FFA breakfast this year and is always willing to volunteer to help. Mrs. Davis, thank you for your continued support. You will receive a token of appreciation at a later date.
Melvin and Patty hosted our local FFA camp this summer and housed all 9 of us in their home. We greatly appreciate their hospitality, and I'm proud to present my grandparents the Distinguished Service Award. Thank you.
We will now install the 2020-2021 Neodesha FFA Officer Team.
Andrew, as Sentinel-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and FFA equipment, and providing for the comfort of our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies.
Thank you, Gage, for your year of service.
Juliana, as reporter-elect, your duty is to inform the public about the FFA. You are expected to work closely with the news media, including state and national publications. You should keep a record of photographs and articles published concerning the FFA and its members.
Thank you for your year of service, Lucas.
Blake, as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your duties require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in developing career chapter budgets and maintaining sound financial practices.
Thank you, Brett, for your year of service.
Bree, as secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate minutes of our meetings and to carry on the chapter correspondence. You should provide the chapter with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws.
Thank you, Tiffany, for your year of service.
Gage, as vice president-elect, your record of accomplishments indicate you have those qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the president in directing the work of our chapter, preside over meetings in her absence, and keep all committees working effectively.
Thank you, Kylie, for your year of service.
Tiffany, as president-elect, you have been selected by your fellow members to be the leader of our chapter for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our chapter in all of its work undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office.
Ashley, thank you for all that you have done for our chapter and for your year of service.
It is an honor to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you may encounter difficult problems, but through cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you will succeed and the FFA will prosper. Do each of you accept the responsibilities of your office and will do your best to uphold the ideals and principles of FFA? If so, answer, we do. I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office to which you were elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all chapter members.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
No, I do not, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Neodesha FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this meeting adjourned.